Hello and welcome everyone to part 53 of the Empire Total War Great Britain Darthmod Let's Play. We continue, and you all know what this means. We are about to, for the second time, try and take Hindustan, but this time the faults of the first assault will not be repeated. We'll be flanking around the walls and bringing them down. And those of you who are wondering about Third Age, I have in fact recorded 5 parts of Harad today. I'll be recording as many parts as I can tomorrow for Elves of Lorien as well. And then those two will be ready to go out over the next few days. This Empire Total War part, I may, if I have a chance, upload a Rome part as well. My scheduling for Friday and Saturday was out most of Friday, didn't have a chance to do my usual scheduling of a Roman and Iceni part. And this morning I wanted to get on and record some Third Age for a while now. I know you guys have wanted to see it, so that's what I've spent the morning doing. So I'm getting this Empire part done because I know you guys are waiting for this. It was left on a cliffhanger. If I have enough time, I will record a Rome part to make up for Friday's non-upload. And then tomorrow, if I have time after recording some Elves of Lorien, I'll do some Iceni and Sparta. And then my schedule will be where it should be. If not, I'll catch up next week. But anyway, here is the fort. It has plenty of holes in it, so we can attack it from multiple angles. But to start off, we're going to have some on the front and some on the sides here. And I have no cannons in this army, so I don't need to worry about that. But we have enough infantry to split into two nicely even forces, or probably not completely even, but as even as we can. And we're going to have them going in from both sides. These guys from up here, as high up here as we can. And I'm hoping, well, I smell barbecue, but it's winter. So either my computer's on fire, or I'm really hoping someone's having a barbecue or something, or a, I don't know, an outside furnace or something. So if this suddenly dies in a minute, you know what happened. My computer caught on fire. Cavalry. I really don't want the main cavalry over here. We're going to have them over behind the infantry up here. I will have the auxiliaries over here though. Plus, if these guys fail, we do have the reinforcing army. So again, fear not there. General, let's have you here, but you're probably going to die through mortar fire. Okay, and let's push in here. Push in to the front. Where are all those mortars positioned? They are positioned all across the middle there. These guys. Wow, I just had all those mortars fire off. Let's go for the walls over here. And then once we capture the gateway, my cavalry can come on in. Bring the cav up to here. I'm going to flank round. They're all pulling their troops off the walls. They're spreading out to the gaps. Sending their troops forward. Just watching them because I am going to potentially need to not push so far forward like the armed populace over here that is forming up. I can probably just form up around about here for them. And they're going to be hit by mortars, which I can see flying over there to my other army as well. Let's bring these guys around to flank round. We're just going to keep these guys busy at the front, which is what I did in the last part, but I didn't flank round with a force. Oh, and what have they got here? Camel nomads. Cavalry, get back. Guys, form square. You know what, screw it, you guys can attack the camel nomads for a bit. No, you can't. Pull back. Oh, that looks painful. Forming up right in front of these guys, managed to do rather well. And after the first few volleys, we should do even better. And we've managed to put these guys over here, camel nomads. They're already routing. My square should be able to fire on them any moment. And I'm going to get these guys climbing the walls as soon as they can. Not hanging about here. Let's get them up on the walls. shimmy them around. I've just got to watch out for all the armed populace. And it's definitely a barbecue, because if my computer smells this good when it's burning, then I want to eat it. So they're already trying to damage their own walls. Not a good idea, guys. Pull these guys back over to the forest where I originally planned them. Just watch out for those camels. They may well come back, but it seems the cavalry charge can actually take them down a little bit. I'm going to pull this unit all the way over to here and try and take the gateway. Those guys get up on the walls and shimmy them. Going to shimmy them along to take the gate. Charge in with cavalry. Take out those mortars, and then we should be able to push on in. My guys at the front are doing a good job of whittling them down. Bringing down the ranks so far. Should have probably kept some cavalry round here actually to flank and smash these guys in the face. So actually I may well do that with one unit. They're probably going to be very tired by the time they come up here, but if we can charge up with one unit, that should work. Getting up onto the walls now with my troops. And we've already captured the gateway here. It's now open. We can charge on in with the cavalry. And with this unit of infantry as well. Let's get these guys up in the armory building. That looks suitable, and if these guys are going to come up on the walls and start attacking me, which like they will be doing, we're just going to have to hold them there. The main point is take out these mortars, and then once I get some cavalry in there, we can start smashing them all apart. So cavalry have their orders. We're going to have to hit these musketmen in the face. But there's enough of them in here this time. They're not going to stop my cavalry charge today. Bring down these guys here. The mortars will fall. And these garrison musketeers are actually pulling back, which makes my life easier. We just pull down the line now against these mortars. Building captured in the central square. We've got a general's bodyguard of 2 units of, well, just the one actually. Just the one elephant. Which we have to turn around to fire at. Let's pull back that cavalry to hit the mortars. I just need all these mortars to break, then we can start pushing in the front as well. And coming down the sides, they're going to be engaging my men. Let's engage them in melee. These guys are up in the armory. And cavalry doing a good job routing these, wavering the mortars at least for now. Cavalry broken these guys over here. Let's bring this unit round. Cavalry need to pull out of there. Hit the mortar, getting very laggy because just so many bodies involved in this. Mortars die. Die, 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 die. Everyone die. Everyone that's related to the mortars, die. General's bodyguard stuck out here. It is slowly trying to come in. Got a few units left here. A few mortars are still firing, and it's going to get incredibly laggy because this is the Warscape engine not liking too many units all in one go. Cavalry charge the mark. This will be interesting. They're going to come in through this little gap here and hit them. In they come. And that's going to cause some chaos. Enemy general killed. That goes a long way. We've got units routing and wavering all over the middle here. My cavalry will probably die here, but they're helping to hold up the enemy inside. And for that I can't thank them enough. And the enemy general's coming through. Another one, general's bodyguard trying to come through here. We should be able to shoot it in the face any moment. No, but they've all missed. You'd have thought someone would hit it. These guys are trying to push me out of here, armed populace. But my troops are pushing along the wall and having some success beating back the armed populace. These guys are breaking, my cavalry's breaking all over the place. Let's pull them back, but we've stopped the mortars for now. That general still in there? Nope, don't think so. He's gone. So let's form up with these guys here. Probably shoot through my own men, but I'm going to need to deal with it. There is still one mortar. Yep, these guys here. Come on men, hold out, we can do it this time. Pour through the gaps. Just going to charge through, just push through with my cavalry here just to hit that other unit of mortar and take it out. And my auxiliaries, I need to have them inside now. This unit of cavalry, let's bring down those mortars. Cavalry didn't like being pulled through there. Not working as well. But we should be fine. These guys can now just pull around, form up at the front. And we're now starting to capturing the square, which is good. We don't need to even defeat all the guys, we just need to hold the square for 2 minutes. We can finish off the mortars along here now. And I'll bring my tribal auxiliaries in to do the damage over here. And they're going to shoot the musketmen. 155, it's stalled at the moment. So we're trying to push on here. And these guys must surely break soon. These guys are holding very bravely the armory as the enemy comes up, and they're able to fire some volleys as well. Okay, my units are broken here, but now it gives us a chance for these guys to shoot some volleys. Probably killing a few of their friends, but it will do for now. Take out these guys, garrison musketmen, and I'm going to push in with 3 units of infantry now. And bring a 4th round to fire here. Oh, my cavalry is still holding against these guys here. I'm not going to push in too far, we're just going to push in like so and then start flanking around a little bit. My cavalry is distracting and pulling these guys over here, which is working. These guys can pull up here, help capture the main square as well. I think these guys are trying to get into the building. So let's form up over towards the square, give them a few volleys. My infantry now pushing in. This time we will have a British victory. With my cavalry over here, they're going to be very tired, I know, because I've been pushing them all around, but I'm going to try and hit these musketmen in the back. And we have the reinforcements incoming as well. We'll leave him up there though. Garrison musketmen don't like the idea that I'm capturing the square, and they're going to charge in there, forming up with infantry, which should help the situation. These guys have charged me here, armed populace. I'm hoping my infantry should be able to beat them, but just in case, let's get these guys off fire at will, pull them out of the square, so there's not too much damage, friendly fire in a moment when my infantry start firing, although they already have, killing a few of my cavalry. But the mass volleys are doing damage to these guys too. Let's bring my auxiliaries out of there. You guys, you stop there in the main square to keep capturing it. You, tribal auxiliaries, take out this mortar once and for all. Still fighting desperately on these steps. My cavalry's been broken here and at the front. But that's okay, because we've pulled troops in all over the other place, shooting at the enemy. Garrison troops will go down. Charge into these guys at the back here. Make sure they go down. Line infantry, let's pull you down now. Let's pull you off the walls. And we've charged in, broken the enemy here. Enemy's broken. We have the square. I'm going to pull in to face the rest of the troops. They've now pulled out of combating my troops at the armory. The last few troops that need to be engaged are over here. And screw it, now we just go for a melee charge here. We can push. We have the advantage there. These guys are wavering. They can charge too. Now is the time, men. We're going to capture it before we clean out the rest of the troops. But Hindustan falls. Finally, after all this time, we can defeat the Mughals. And now our attention can turn to reforming our men, putting them on ships and sailing them back to Europe, where we will look to cripple Spain and France and then turn on their colonies in America. Charged in with infantry here, and my men are about to charge them in the back as well. This time we prevail. For all those that lost their lives in the reckless assault made in part, what was it, 51, they are avenged. Victory is ours. End the battle. A heroic victory for the British Empire. We lost 1,680. Their names will not be forgotten. Colonial line infantry doing the most damage there. But Hindustan is ours. The nation destroyed. The Mughal Empire has fallen. Bar Persia in the northwest, India is united under the British flag. We have won. The Indian theatre. Now let's turn all of our forces, all of our men, to Britain, to Europe. And with that, that takes a lot of pressure off everywhere else. We need to exempt these guys. We need to rebuild. And then we need to push back. Plenty of replenishment for all armies. Mandatory. Mandatory for all forces. This is a brand new army, so we're going to ship them back to the coast. We're going to start meeting armies, bringing them over to the coast now. And then it will be the invasion of Europe. We're going to keep Persia allied. And when we come into Europe, now I have several choices. Some of you saying ally with Spain, take out France. The issue is there is really no chance that I'm going to be able to ally with either France or Spain. They're just too hostile towards me from obviously previous actions. I have to go this alone. Now, if I hit Spain, which I think I can do relatively easily, the Austrians I'm allied to kind of have the Spanish fleets marked here. If I can sail up here, and obviously I'm not at war with them yet, but if I can do it so that I strike at the same time, I have enough funds to build, 7 or 8 full stack armies. Obviously France will need to be contained straight away. They have a navy within this port. If I can build up a strong enough navy here, I'm building second rates at the moment. Once we get the steam engine, we can get first rates as well. I'm actually going to check to see if anyone is researching that. Where even is that? Steam engines here. Okay, so I need to... what do I need? Do I need to build one of these? An Ironworks Master. Oh no, I need a Wealth of Nations. So I need that, which I can get once I finish that. Okay, but even with second rates, I would have enough to challenge the French fleet here. Its first rates are over here, which I could beat back with enough second rates. Again, so I need fleets that I can blockade the ports here and here. If I blockade their port, I believe the army is actually in the navy. I should be able to just blockade it, and I'm just going to test that now. No, cancel move. But yes, I can blockade it. Not going to attack. Recruiting some troops here, the ones that were lost. I need to get those American troops. I won't be able to get back till I'm back in America. they will not be forgotten. And if we build up this to the next one, the Army Staff College, then we can start getting some guards as well to put in to all of my units. Get horse guards as well, Ferguson riflemen, and of course the green jackets, or the 95th Rifles. So yes, I'll blockade both of France's ports with navies, land with an army here at Le Havre, march straight on Paris. Once Paris is taken, France is effectively crippled in Europe. They don't have any other large settlements to from which they can build, a lot of troops quickly. They will be able to still have access to some of their higher tier troops, but they're not going to be able to do it easily. And they only have Cologne and Strasbourg left after that. Or they have Genoa's got Corsica. So France is a lot easier to take out than Spain, because Spain has a lot more little territories all around, because Spain's actually been going on a little bit of a conquest. But again, the major settlements to take out for Spain: Tunis, Madrid, obviously, and Morocco. If we can take out Lisbon as well, that will help. So the initial attack will be Lisbon. Another army will go straight for Madrid. We'll take out Morocco. If we can do that, then Gibraltar will fall relatively easily. These guys don't have many forces here at all, and they don't have huge garrisons either, so I can push straight in there. Don't need to worry about Algiers or anything like that, or Sardinia or Naples just yet. Attack and take out Tunis as well. Some of these places may well revolt and go into their own rebellions. I need to take out the Netherlands, so I will need another army from England. I'll probably need 2 stacks to take on Paris, to then push and take out the Netherlands. So that is my plan there. Once we've done that, we'll move to America, but I have my own plans for that and how that's going to go, because I will have to have troops ready to react to keep Spain busy here until I can defeat them in Europe. But I need to defeat them very quickly so that their provinces in America rebel and become their own factions that aren't interested in the war. So I have plenty of troops building up these one at Punjab with the Pakal guns. That's going to be interesting to use. Plenty of armies to reorganise from India. That will be done next time. So I'm going to wrap up this part for now, guys. I do hope you enjoyed. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe, share, and like this video if you enjoyed it. And if you want to join the Pride for all the latest updates and notifications from me directly, follow me on Twitter and give my Facebook page a like. Both of those are in the description. Ciao for now.